More than 70% of us have this in our homes. Some people call it flat screen, some TV, others call it plasma. I just know that they are big black rectangles that show light when switched on. TVs have been around for a very long time. It started with black and white CRT screens to the colored ones, then we moved to LCD and LED screens. Now we have OLED, QLED, micro LED and a host of others. Obviously, with the advancement of material science and technology, we have more and more breakthroughs in the display tech world. We now have rollable screens that fold in and out, transparent TVs and even wallpaper screens. It's just wild to see some of this stuff, but that's not the reason why we're here today. Every one of us has one time or the other come across these two letters, H and D. For those who have no idea what it means high definition. A few years ago, the world moved from SD to HD. That was a big milestone for screen technology. Since then, we've migrated to FHD, UHD, 4K and even 8K resolutions. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, a sub to the channel would be awesome. You see, back in the days, we looked out for the letters H and D when purchasing TVs, monitors, even projectors. At the time, it was a massive selling point for manufacturers. Actually, it still is today. Now, while that's a good thing, it's also not so good according to today's standard. Have you ever wondered why your TV looks somewhat washed out or blurry sometimes when you are consuming content, especially when you are very close to it? Or the fact that some movies just never look good compared to when you watch them on your phone or laptop? Sometimes you just want to relax and enjoy watching your favorite show on the big screen, but you quickly get annoyed by the way it looks. Here's why. In the world of videography, we have what we call resolution. Since when HD came into existence, there have been several advancements. A typical HD screen has a resolution of 1280 by 720. For a full HD screen, it's 1920 by 1080p. If you go higher, you have 1260 by 1440p, 3840 by 1260p, 4096 by 2160p, on and on till you get to 8K. Your average smartphone has a resolution of 1440 by 900 pixels, which is essentially 720p. Let's do a small math. If you multiply 1440 by 900 pixels, it amounts to about 1.3 million pixels. Let's assume this smartphone has a screen size of 6.0 inch. Effectively, you have about 216,000 pixels per inch. For the most part, this is good. Now, imagine having the same resolution on the 45-inch TV at home. If you do the math, you would find out that you are having about 28,000 pixels per inch, which is obviously very low. The amount of pixels isn't enough to fill up that huge screen. A 45-inch TV is quite on the medium side of things. Imagine having a TV that's bigger with, let's say, 1080p resolution. The number of pixels per inch will still be low. That's why you keep having washed out images. You are basically stretching a low-res image on a bigger display. It's that simple. So it might look good on your phone or laptop, but on a TV, not so much. There are many factors apart from high resolution that goes into making a good screen. High frame rate, compatibility and other things are to be considered. But basically, if you get this right, others will just be a case of taste or what you feel your TV should have. So next time you want to buy a TV, look out for the words FHD, UHD or possibly 4K.